What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me he wasn't allowed here, so
So you are a government employee.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You are allowed, but if the person who rents the park don't want you here, we can't really have you here.
Are they asking you to remove me? They're telling people not to talk to me, interrupting my conversations. Do they want you to remove me?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and put the mic down on. Apparently, some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know, try not to follow them around or try to intimidate or harass them. All right, because that's the call that we're
Are you
getting.
accusing me of doing that?
No, that's what I said. We got a call for.
You got a call that I was harassing people.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi guys, I'm Tiana and this is Tiana's React. This one had me cracking up. At a festival built to celebrate pure black joy, a MAGA supporter tried to sneak in. And when the organizers called the cops on her, she went running around shouting, "They call the cops, they call the cops," up and down. Honestly, it was funny to watch. But before we dive into this video, please hit the subscribe button, drop your thoughts in the comment section and smash that like button.
What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Red and shitty. Hot mess. Booty juice drinker. Narcissist. Racist. Just all around not a good person. Greedy. Power hungry. Thinks that he's better than everybody else. A liar. A con man. A pain in America's ass, an insurrectionist, a tiny hand crybaby, a hater of the free world, someone that means nobody any good whatsoever. Now on to you. What makes you think for 1 minute that you're entitled to go to a black festival and ask people what they think about him? Nobody has time for that. Then instead of you filling the room, knowing that everybody's uncomfortable with you being there, you still walk around asking questions. And the main thing that you fail to realize is nobody's feeling you. That's not being racist. That's being just uncomfortable. You know, y'all need to learn your place. And your place is not in our face, because we know most of y'all feel a certain way about us and also a certain way about him. So stay where y'all are. We're gonna stay where we are. Do what y'all do, because we most definitely gonna do what we do. Do us all a favor. Mind your business.
What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
34 convicted felon. Orange orangutan. Cheeto puff guy. Crybaby. Diaper wearing fool. Racist. Porn molester. Flat out fool. Or narcissist. Do I need to go on? You decide to go to a black event and come ask people that question. Then get mad because people going to the police on you. Is you okay? So I see this video from a good sister, Nisha, right? And I just had to come in and stitch this. Baby, you gonna quit going around to black people's events. You're lucky you got out there with your teeth. Because I just gave you some words for your white tea president. Girl, go find something safe to do and stop bothering us, because we don't want to be bothered by y'all. Got it? Good.
I think white people are so triggered by black joy because they have zero control over it. And white people are all about control. And anything they don't get to control and manage and dictate freaks them the hell out.
They don't get to be the leader.
What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
So this woman goes to a black event, a black joy festival, and asks black people what is their first word that comes to mind when mentioning Donald Trump's name, right? Do you realize how much of a privilege that is? And then saying that you don't want to leave the event because, like, literally you're harassing people on a Black Joy event. It's like we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing to ourselves. We cannot celebrate. We cannot be, in community with other Black people. Like, imagine if a Black person went to a Triple K rally.
That's not one.
How would that fare for the Black person? And came up and said, oh, how do you feel about Obama? Like, it's the entitlement to think that you have to be the center of attention at a Black Joy festival. Like, the audacity, I'm sorry. But my Tink wants to say something. So what is the first word that comes to your mind, Tink, when mentioning Donald Trump? What's the first word?
Jail.
Ooh. That's it. That's the post.
If we have epigenetics that was passed down through the trauma of lynching, if we have, so I'm going to slow it down for you. If we have trauma, epigenetics passed down from us generation to generation because of lynching, what about those who were doing the lynching? Was their epigenetics passed down? Okay, second question. Why are we surprised that a festival called Black Joy, they want to stop that? What is it? Why? What in history has proven that we can ever have something called Black Joy and it not trigger something?
It's a criminal offense.
That was a volunteer told them that because that person felt that way. They were harassed. He did not call the police. Someone did, and that would have now been asked.
Okay. All right, good. This isn't a private event, by the way.
It's a private event in terms of we have reserved it. We know it's a community event.
Yes.
We're not
a private event.
However, it is privately rented.
No, it's not. Okay. No, this is a letter from the Attorney General talking about First Amendment traditional public forums, and this is one. If you want to read it, you can.
I know I'm very sure with the First Amendment. We did not call the police on you, as I said. Someone who did report harassment, they reported it to the police.
Yeah.
That was not of our control.
Someone is making false claims to the police. I'm not harassing anyone.
I cannot control that.
Yeah.
That is that person's experience with your interaction with you.
Right. I have copies of this if you need it. First word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump.
Oh. What about you? Wow, that's funny that nothing comes to mind immediately. That may say something in itself.
Yeah. What does that come to mind?
I don't know. I mean, what else could come to mind, right? Like, I'm speechless, right? Like, at some of the policies and some of the decisions. Most decisions don't make sense. They make sense for people who got millions and billions of dollars. They make sense for rich people.
So what are some examples of him being against Black Joy or the Black community?
Because he does nothing for us. I mean, he shows it. He shows it. It's in clear view.
He funded HBCUs more than any other president.
Oh, really?
Yep. He actually had more Black people vote for him than any other Republican.
Okay, now, are you here for Donald Trump?
I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay, I figured that.
Yeah.
So,
why would you figure that?
because you're providing me what he has done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I would love to learn what he hasn't done from your perspective.
Well, I'm against Trump, period.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any specific examples of where he has harmed the Black community?
Not that I really want to go into.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Talk to someone here today that is actually Black at Black Joy Festival, that she loves what he's doing with immigration and she thinks it's making our country safer.
Yeah? So what do you think about that?
I agree with her.
Yeah?
Yeah, I voted for Donald Trump for mass deportation. Biden let in over 10 million illegal immigrants, and I think that it's about time that they get out of the country.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
You think we should just let the illegal immigrants that Joe Biden let in, just let them live here?
Not
Or
at
what do we
all.
do with them?
I'm not even sure.
Not
to be
even
honest with
sure? All right. Well, I guess until you figure it out, we'll let Donald Trump do what he's doing.
you. Yes, ma'am.
Deal?
Yes.
All right, we got a deal. All right, perfect. What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
Exasperation.
Exasperation. That's a good one. You're a well-educated woman. Why is that what comes to mind?
I don't know what to do. I'm just doing little things. I just don't know what to do.
Okay, what little things have you been doing?
One little thing I've been doing is talking to people. I'm with the League of Women Voters, and I've been talking to people about voting.
Okay.
One little thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're encouraging people not to vote for Donald Trump, or I'm guessing anyone after him?
I am not encouraging them not to vote. I'm
Okay.
encouraging them to vote.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's for Donald Trump?
Hey, I can't make up their minds.
Okay.
All I can do is talk about why we would vote.
So let's talk about the tariffs, right? I'm not really a economist, but I do know that if you're taxing our friends, right? It's like a war. It's like, why are you starting war? Why are you starting an economic war? Why? What purpose does it serve? And then, like, I just feel like he's a bully. You know?
Who's he bullying?
Who isn't he bullying?
I don't feel bullied.
You don't feel bullied?
Yeah.
Well,
should I feel bullied?
Do you feel bullied?
I don't, but should I?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean,
Do you feel bullied?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Wow, you see how white that was? She thought she could just sneak into a Black Joy festival, disrupt the vibe and somehow play the victim. But the moment the organizers called the cops, which was the right thing to do, she completely lost it, running up and down, shouting at the top of her lungs, "They called the cops, they called the cops," like the world was ending. Honestly, it was funny, but it also shows something deeper. Why try to crash a safe space that isn't meant for you, then act surprised when there are consequences? Like, why? Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the organizers were right to call the cops, or should they have just ignored her? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is about all of us. And if you enjoy this reaction, don't just scroll away. Smash the like button, subscribe the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for the love. And as always, this is Tiana's Reacts, where we keep it real, we keep it loud, and we keep it unapologetic. Till next time.